Hi, my friends. Good morning. I guess it's still morning. Yeah, it's 11:06 Central Standard Time in my little small town in West Texas. And I love y'all, and I'm coming to you today, and there's a lot to talk about. It's a yarny day, my friends. It's a great day to crochet. I love me some crochet. I love me some knit too, but today it's going to be crochet. Thanks everybody that watched my cooking video. That was just a whim, a spur of the moment thing, because I had to make that anyway. Well, I mean, I didn't have to make it. I planned to make it. So I thought, well, why not? Let's just let you see a little other part of my life. Okay, let me pull my chair up here. Let me get this situated. I hope the lighting is good today, friends, because I have some stuff I want to talk to you about. First of all, medical update. I think I'll pull y'all a little bit closer for this. Medical update. I finally got my medicine. It was mailed to me, and it was in the mail yesterday. And there are two prescriptions. Halobestasol. It's an ointment for my hands, my fingertips, and the rough patches on the sides of my feet. And the instructions say to apply a thin layer to red, itchy patches of fingers twice daily and at bedtime. Dose. Apply Vaseline over medication and wear cotton cloth over the finger or the hand. That doesn't sound like fun. I'm going to do it. She told me it would be a very thick, greasy substance. I don't know if I'll be doing the one in the morning. I guess I can do it for an hour or two and then wash my hands, because I don't want to give up my crochet and my crafts. Friends, I'm too busy for that kind of stuff. Okay. Well, we'll see. My fingers are not bad. I mean, they're very good at this point. So I think we'll see. I mean, I'm not going to say. I don't know. I'm a nurse. I'm a terrible patient, okay? Because I know how all this works. Okay. Now, the next and most important prescription I got is this cyclopyrox. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but you see the name. And she told me to put 2 or 3 drops per toenail twice a day. Once immediately after I get out of a hot shower, so it will absorb better. And the second time of the day, just without having a shower. This is what it comes in. Okay, can you see that? This is like a fingernail polish brush. See that? So, am I supposed to put it on like polish or let it drop off? I think you're supposed to put it on like polish, or they wouldn't have given it to you like this. It's called nail lacquer. So I think you're supposed to swipe it on your nail. This says, it doesn't say how to apply it. This is applied to affected area on skin twice a day, once right after showering. So she explained that to me very clearly. That's for once, and then you're supposed to do it the second time of that daytime. Either if you take a shower in the morning, you do it then, and then you do it at night, or vice versa. Okay. Well, I'll keep y'all updated on how all that works. Glad I went to the doctor, though. I had no idea it was a fungus. She's the only doctor that has ever told me that. They said it's psoriasis. And I've been a biopsy, I do have psoriasis. But she said it may be both. So, okay. Whatever. Let's try it. Okay. That's my health update. Okay. The next update. I'm going to push y'all back. Okay. Oops. You came up. Now go back. Put y'all's heads down. Put your heads down. Let me see. I think you can see. I have finished both panels of this top, this sweater top. I guess you'd call it a sweater top. It was a Cinnamon Stitches, her last day of premiere week. It's called the Pico Bill sweater vest or whatever, I think. And I want you to see how this thing stretches. So it's kind of all folded up like an accordion, but it stretches when you wear it. It comes out. So that's one panel, front and back together. This middle part goes over your shoulder. And then I finished the next one, the same size, the same thing. I left this thread on it because now I'm going to be sewing them together, and I'll be using this working thread. So I decided just to leave it on there. Here's my yarn. It's Premier Anti-Pilling Everyday Worsted Painterly. It's under the Painterly series. I guess you can see that. Yeah, you can. And this is, let me turn it over. It's 153 yards of skein, 140 meters, 3 ounces, 85 grams. And you can wash it and dry it. Wash it in the washer, dry it in the dryer. It calls for a 5.5 crochet hook or a 5mm knitting needle. And I chose to crochet it, and this is how the pattern comes out crocheted. I'm anxious to know what the pattern would come out knitted. Don't you know those colors would pop? So now I need to sew the back up, and I need to sew the front up. So I'll be back with that accomplishment. So here's another object that's almost finished. So I've been procrastinating sewing this up, friends. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. I'm not good at that. So I have done it before, but I'm going to have to go back and watch the video on the mattress stitch. That's the name of it. That's what I'm going to use on it. So that is my sweater vest type thing. That's my yarn. I have one skein of this and then one whole skein of this yarn left to put the border on at the bottom. So I'm almost positive I'll have enough. If not, I'll order more, okay? Now then, let me get my crochet hook case out. I've showcased this before. I want to open it up and show you how I've got it packed. I hope you can see this. Let's see. I think you can. So let me open this up. This is a Timoy crochet case that I got from off of Amazon. These are a couple of my furls that are still in my boxes. And these are the metal streamline hooks. I've checked the sizes, but I haven't even used those. This is a size 5.5 and 6. It's a backup set. That's how much I love them, okay? I just do. Okay, over here are my zings. They are smooth crocheting, friends, but they're not ergonomic. Well, I knew that when I bought them. But I have these. These are Susan Bates cushion grip that you can put on aluminum hooks. Now, they're two different sizes, a large and a small. And I have tried the large on this zing hook, the 6, and it makes a big difference to have something grippier, because that tends to hurt my wrist. I'm used to the ergonomic. So that's okay. I did not order these, friends. I did 6 or 7 months ago, but I just remembered I had them. But especially these little ones, well, any of them. But I love the crochet hook. I don't like that it's not ergonomic. but I think I have fixed that problem. With these, friends, and I got these off Amazon. They are Susan Bates cushion grips. And these are the only 2 sizes that come in. They come in a pack. Both of them are in a pack, and they were, I don't know the price, but we'll link them in my description box. Okay, that's that side. Now, let me open up. Where's the other side? Other side. 2-sided case. I really like this case. Okay. The Dots hooks. I did get them, friends. I just got them this morning, actually. And it's still morning. So I've got my Dot hooks over here. And over here are my Odyssey hooks. And I have a 6, a 5.5, a 5, 2 4.5s because I made a mistake when I ordered them. And they are both red. Boo-boo. And then I have the 4.5. 2 5s. Are these 5s? Oh, I'm sorry. 2 4s and 1 4.5. I had them in the wrong order. But we're going to talk about these hooks today. I wanted to do a little demo and tell you what I think about them. They came in this cute little box, but I won't be keeping this box. Why would I keep this box? It's already smushed the way it came. It was smushed and a hook was coming out of it when I got it. Now these have already been reviewed by many people with wonderful reviews. And I just wanted to touch on my thoughts about them. The packaging wasn't the greatest, I didn't think. It's strange putting them all 9 hooks in this little bitty thing, but it worked okay. So, the hooks. Luckily, these are places for the 9 hooks. And this is a 2, a 2.5, a 3, a 3.5, a 4, a 4.5, a 5, a 5.5, and a 6. And the only thing I have used thus far is the 6, the bright pink one. Well, I have tried this one out. This is a 5. The reason being, can you see the difference in the finish on these hooks? This one has a brush finish, and this one has a shiny finish. So I thought, well, other people have mentioned that in their reviews also. So I tried them both, and I can't tell any difference in them. Definitely they're different, but they crochet the same, which is good. I mean they crochet really well. The hook head looks like a tulip, friends. It is almost identical to a tulip. People say clover, but I compared them to the clover and the tulip, and they're most like the tulip. So let me put this one back in here. They are pretty, huh? They're pink with the colors on them. I knew they would be pink. I watched enough reviews of people thinking they were white, and they were not. Okay, so let's take this 6 out. I'm going to close this up because I don't want anything falling out and getting misplaced or on the floor or whatever. Now, this, friends, is just a little project. I started another corner-to-corner blanket, and no, I don't have my ends woven on the other ones. And I want to talk to y'all about that. But this is just something I picked up at Walmart. I mean, it's nothing special. It's a Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Speckle. And in this, the color is light blue speckle, of course. And the stats on this yarn is 482 yards or 440 meters, 10 ounces, 283 grams. It recommends, oh goodness, a 5.5 crochet hook. I've been using a 6 even before I got these this morning. And a 5mm knitting needle and machine wash and dry Well, you know that. A Super Saver, you can. But I was working on this with several different brands of hooks, trying to find something that worked well with this yarn. Because, friends, this is not very pleasant to work with, okay? I don't even know if I'm going to get this. This is not going to be as big as that other corner to corner. I was just going to make this a throw blanket, because it is not pleasant to work with this yarn. It's just a fact. Let me get back over here. And I want to do a few stitches here. I think you can see me. I may have to put this light down on the table, though, to get a better view. I don't know if you can see that or not. I kind of think you can. I don't know. Is it too much light, friends? It might be. Let me turn that back around there. Oh, I don't know. How's that, friends? I believe that's going to be better. Let me pull this little lamp up a little bit. Okay, I think you can see now. But this Dot's hook, it's very comfortable in my hand. Of course, everybody has said, and it's true, the pink part is hard plastic. And these dots they feel raised up. And then you have the silicone rubber part. And it feels comfortable, like it feels like the clover or the tulip. I like the length of it. Let me see where my measuring tape went. Maybe I can measure it if I could find it. Oh, friends, I don't know what I did with it, okay? Just 1 second. Let me see if it fell back here. Where is... Yes, it did fall in the back. Okay, friends, I'm going to measure it for you guys. It's just the right length for me. A whole lot better to hold than the tulip or the clover. And this hook measures 6.5 inches. That's pretty good, friends. Because I think the zings are 5.9. And I can't remember what the clovers were, and I don't have one here. But it is very comfortable. The heads are in there securely. The setting of the front of the hook is perfect for either the pencil. You know, I've tried the pencil. My sister-in-law was trying to show me, and actually, I've kind of figured it out. And this would be good for pencil. Of course, for me, I would have to put my finger up there. I know, because I've been practicing with that and need my finger up there to control it better. And actually, I'm a knife holder or a flute holder. And I end up holding this farther back than the thumb rest. I was noticing the way I hold it. And it's probably from working with those long furls for so long. Because when you get a furls, I always hold it back. And I let the hook do the work. So I do the same with this one. To a degree. Okay, so that's what the actual... what I have to say about the hook. The actual physical properties. Smooth handle. I've tried the clover and this back to back. It's hard to tell any difference. I struggle to say one way or the other. They're both good. They're both slippery. I've tried this and the tulip to get back to back. I can't tell you. This is just as good as my clover or my tulip. Now, I don't know how that can be. For $29.99, yes, the price has gone up. Used to be $24.99. Well, I paid $29.99 for these, for 9 hooks, which I still think is a good deal. But not as good a deal as I could have got if I'd have got them earlier. All right, so I thought I would do a few stitches with you. But this is rough yarn, friends, and I'm not used to crocheting on the table. I'm going to have to move y'all up and sit back a little because my elbows, I can't have my elbows on the table. Okay, so I was actually getting a little speed up with these, and normal hooks will not go in and out of this, will not work on this thread as well as these do. The tulips, the clovers, and these, even better than the furls, friends. It's this yarn. I'm anxious to try these hooks on some real nice yarns. This thing, I would not recommend this yarn for anybody making anything for a baby, okay? I wouldn't want this on my skin if I was a baby. It's rough. But I bought it, so I'm going to use some of it. And then I think it's going to go in the scrap bin, because it's just not for me. But this hook works really nice, considering the yarn. I do like this corner to corner stitch, and I do like this hook. I like the length on it. Yeah, I like that. Now, somebody, I watched a review, somebody was complaining about this wearing off. She used it for 2 days, and she said the rubber was wearing off. I don't see how that could happen. She might need to wash it. You can wash hooks, friends. They get dirty like anything else. The oil's off your hands. But, you know, if that happens, I will be the first one to come on here and tell y'all, guess what, friends? It did wear off. But I don't think it's gonna. Just from my experience with crochet hooks, even the cheap ones from Amazon, they don't wear holes in them. Well, if they do, friends, and it's done that to you, I apologize. I'm just saying from my own experience. Of course, I haven't been crocheting that long. I went, what, 30 years without picking up a crochet hook, or more? Or more, friends. 40 years, I guess. But I do like these Dots hooks. I said to myself, once I tried them, I said, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to make a hook case just for these Dots hooks, because that's how much I like them. But then I got out that T-Moy case that I just ordered recently from Amazon. And I found I had a place in there for them, so I'm probably not going to crochet a case. I did for my clovers. My tulips have their own cases. And I was going to make sure I had a case for these nice little babies here. These are my babies. But after looking at that T-Moy case, I have a place. Okay, so what I wanted to talk to y'all about is weaving in ends. I mean, I don't mind it that much. It's not my favorite thing to do, because when I get finished, I would like to know, I'm finished. Well, you're not if you have to weave ends in. So I still have some work to do there. My question, well, first of all, before I ask you, let me tell you my experience. Last summer or fall, no, it wasn't fall. It was last summer. I'd only been crocheting a few months, I think. And I decided I was going to make a wearable, a sweater. So I got my yarn. I ordered my yarn. It was a two-tone sweater. One was a light color and the other like a beige, and the other one was turquoise. and they looked really pretty together. So I'd do 3 or 4 rows. It was a solid stitch double crochet sweater. That's what it was. And I would crochet 3 or 4 rows in one color and 3 or 4 rows in the other color. Well, friends, you know I had me a lot of ends to weave in. So when I first got started, I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to weave in all my ends as I go when I change colors. So when I get finished, I won't have to go back and do that laborious job. Okay. And I kept going and I kept going, and I'd gotten about, I don't know, this far. I was fixing to be at the armholes. And the size wasn't coming out right. I had already done 2 panels of it. It was a solid back panel and 2 fronts. I'd already done the 2 fronts, and I decided I got the size wrong. So I decided I was going to take it out and redo it. Friends, I couldn't take it out. I had weaved those ends in so well. I had done such a good, fantastic job that there was no undoing it. I had to scrap the whole thing. Save what yarn I could over what I hadn't done yet, which was the back, and chalk it up to a lesson learned for me. Now, it might not be like that for you, but that's why I'm like I am. I vowed right then and there I was never going to weave my ends in until I was finished, because what if something came up, like it wasn't panning out right or the size was wrong? What if it came up that I was going to have to frog it back? So that's why I have all these ends on my projects when I'm finished. Now, I've seen a lot of people weave in their ends as they go, and I thought it was a fantastic idea myself. But I guess I'm not good enough at it. I mean, the whole crochet concept. I guess I'm not good enough at it to trust myself as I go. It's safe to weave the ends in. So that's my spill on that. So my question is, what do you guys do? How do you deal with that? And have you ever regretted doing it if you do it? I'm just curiously wondering, friends. Just curious, am I the only oddball out here? I want to, okay? It's something I want to do, because I want to make it easier on myself in the end. But after that experience, I do love these hooks, friends. The more I use it, the smoother it's getting. Ooh, they're nice. I love the length of these things. See? Even when I put my hand down here, it still sticks out. That's kind of like how I like to do it. But I could move them up, but I just like that. The furls embedded in my head. I had some pathways made from the furls crocheting. You know, muscle memory, friends. It's true. Okay, so friends, I'm gonna link the place I got these. I got them from WeCrochet.com. One word, WeCrochet. And I think they're a sister company of Knit Picks, everybody has said. These hooks, it says they're made in Taiwan.